champ is here!
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stars you forgot appeared on Parks and Recreation.
Hey, Benny!
Hey, Dad, hi!
2 of the 3 kids are showering in their pajamas, and most of Ben's ties are in the toilet. Just like as an update of where things are at.
If anybody wants to hang, I will be at Subway.
For this list, we'll be looking at famous people who had small stints on the show. We'll be excluding people whose appearances no one forgot, such as Joe Biden's, or who had more substantial recurring roles. Sorry, Paul Rudd. Did you remember them all? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Jon Hamm. Although he got his big break playing Don Draper in the AMC drama Mad Men, Jon Hamm has shown off his comedic chops on multiple occasions.
So, I should probably warn you, I was a pro in college.
From appearances on 30 Rock to Curb Your Enthusiasm, Hamm has made us laugh, and his turn on Parks and Recreation was no exception.
I'm sorry, Miss Snope, I lost the file. It's gone.
Ed, you're a nice guy, but you're the most incompetent person I've ever worked with, and that includes Terry.
However, while Hamm is very good at his job, the character he played on Parks was not.
Clean out your desk, you're fired.
I understand. Thank you for the literally hundreds of opportunities you've given me. Goodbye, everyone. It's been a great 3 years.
Ed is a not-so-bright, but well-meaning National Park Service employee who Leslie Knope fires at the end of Season 6, but who comes back in the Season 7 premiere, albeit very briefly.
I couldn't find that file you wanted, but I did find a file called Bird Census 1980. And it's empty.
Get out of here, Ed! I fired you!
Right.
Number 9. Will Forte. If you were filling up a time capsule of items that represented your town, what would you put in it? Well, we're pretty sure the Twilight books wouldn't be one of them.
I'm Kelly Larson. I read online about your time capsule, and I'm here to make a suggestion.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're not taking
The
suggestions.
Twilight books.
Unless, of course, you lived in Forks, Washington, where the story is set, or Hartford, Connecticut, where author Stephanie Meyer was born.
Okay, Christmas Eve, 1973. Author Stephanie Meyer, née Morgan, was born in Hartford, Connecticut.
Oh, you're going all the way back to her birth, okay.
Yet in the Season 3 episode Time Capsule, SNL alum Will Forte guest starred as a Pawnee citizen who wanted the Twilight books included in the city's time capsule that Leslie was putting together.
Have you seen any of the Twilight movies?
No, I have
Then
not.
let me describe them to you shot for shot.
And he was very passionate about it too.
You're trespassing.
Look, I really don't want to cause any trouble, but I am not going to leave until you put Twilight in the time capsule.
Number 8. Bill Murray. Many sitcoms over the years have had characters that were talked about but never seen, and on Parks and Recreation, that person was Pawnee Mayor Walter Gunderson.
Look, this is not a request.
We're acting under direct orders from Mayor Gunderson's dog.
Office.
But that changed in the second to last episode of the series when finally fans got to lay eyes on Gunderson.
His body will lie in state in the city council chambers for a day, which is just a real cool thing for a public space.
Unfortunately for the former mayor, it was at his funeral. And who was there laying in the coffin and also speaking in a recorded video? None other than one of the greatest comedic actors of our time, Bill Murray.
A lot has been done, but I wasn't really doing very much. I wasn't paying attention most of the time.
For years, the cast and the writers had said that they would never reveal the mayor unless they got Murray to play him. And they actually did.
He spent night after night exploring every nook and cranny of my body. Grow up, you prudes. We're all adults.
Number 7. Andy Samberg.
Yeah, I've always been a bit of an outdoorsman. When I was a kid, my parents used to make me hang out in the backyard a lot and just run around until I got tired.
3 years before he became a cop on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Andy Samberg got a taste of serving and protecting as Park Ranger Carl on Parks and Recreation.
There's more we can do to keep the park safe.
Oh, you think you know how to do my job? Well, you might not be so confident once you've walked a mile in my size 7s.
The SNL alum and Lonely Island member plays the head of outdoor security at the parks, who was transferred from his desk job because, well, allow a seasoned sorry to explain.
Hey, Leslie, have you seen Avatar? I never saw Avatar. I wanted to read the book first, but then I realized there's no book version of Avatar.
Samberg is, of course, very funny in the role, and if you had forgotten him, we're pretty sure you won't forget him now.
But if there's any criminals out there watching, I never get tired. And ladies, too.
In fact, you might still hear him after this video is over.
I finally saw Avatar, and I thought it lived up to the hype.
Number 6. Questlove. While known primarily for his musical abilities, Questlove has made a number of appearances on TV shows over the years. However, he often plays himself, as was the case in iCarly and Empire, to name just a couple of shows.
This is Questlove. More nominations throughout the day, every hour on the hour. Don't miss out.
What's up, girl? Didn't expect to see your baby bro at your wedding, huh? Well, I'm here.
But when it came time for him to guest star on Parks and Recreation, the drummer for The Roots got to play someone else, Lavondrius Meagle, the estranged brother of Donna Meagle.
This is because of what you did.
Oh, you must be referring to the microwave incident.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I brought it back.
And he also got to smash a microwave oven, so it sounds like a win-win to us.
Now no one gets any popcorn.
Number 5. Josh Groban. Unlike Questlove, who portrayed someone else in his guest role on the show, Josh Groban was himself in this Parks and Recreation episode. Or at least a funny, flirting baller version of himself. In the Season 7 episode Save JJ's, Donna and Tom are at an LA sushi restaurant where all the sushi is made from fish previously owned by celebrities.
This is Charlize Theron's Yellowtail. Here we have Paul Reiser's salmon.
And who just so happens to be sitting at a nearby table but Mr. Groban himself.
Look behind you, but don't be obvious.
And what does he order? Well, the Groban, of course. Somehow it makes it weirder that he's eating his own fish.
Could I get the me soft shell crab?
Josh Groban! He's eating his own sushi! That's the most baller thing I've ever seen!
Number 4. John Cena. His opponents in the ring might not be able to see him, but everyone watching the third to last episode of Parks and Recreation caught a good glimpse of John Cena.
Alright, kids, is everybody having a great time?
The entire episode is the last episode of Andy's kids show, The Johnny Karate Super Awesome Musical Explosion Show, and Cena guest starred as himself guest starring on The Johnny Karate Show.
You stole Johnny Karate's guitar. I didn't steal his guitar, man. I'm just doing this as a favor.
You're going in the dunk tank, bud.
I don't want to go in the dunk tank.
In the episode, John steals a guitar, gets handcuffed, scared by a tarantula, and dropped into a dunk tank. Makes a WWE match sound like a walk in the park, doesn't it?
Could somebody get me out of here, please?
I'll help you, John Cena.
No!
Number 3. Heidi Klum. It's hard to imagine forgetting one of the most beautiful women in the world, but in case it did slip your mind, allow us to remind you of Klum's turn on the show. It happened back in the Season 6 premiere, when Leslie traveled to London to receive an award for her work in government.
You must be Leslie Knope. I'm Lily Donson. I'm one of the honorees. Oh, look at your face.
While there, she meets Klum's character, Uli Donson, at the award ceremony.
Once on my birthday, the town trained a reindeer to do a dance for me. It was beautiful, and the reindeer was delicious.
Donson is the attractive mayor of a town in Denmark who's beloved by the townspeople. Things that Knope is more than a little jealous of.
They made a statue of you. Yes. Wow. Is that goat cheese? Good cheese, Leslie. It is made out of goat cheese.
Number 2. Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell and her husband Dax Shepard do a lot together.
We have a saying in Eagleton. You don't kick a dressage horse after a failed pas de deux.
They started a product company, they have their own game show, and they both guest starred on Parks and Recreation, although not in the same episode.
I don't need any lip from you, okay? You're in trouble because of your own stupidity. I have a PhD from the Sorbonne. For what? Wearing Chanel suits? There was a fashion component, yes.
Dax appeared in one episode in the final season playing an executive at the local Pawnee television station.
I'm gonna upgrade the parking spot, but my son gets a role as one of the kid ninjas.
While Belle was in 3 episodes back in Season 6. Kristen played Ingrid DeForest, the waspy councilwoman from Eagleton who replaces Leslie as councilwoman when the towns of Eagleton and Pawnee merge.
They're a town of angels. Greasy, denim-clad angels. But angels nonetheless.
We'll take it.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Jonathan Banks, from Breaking Bad hitman to Ben Wyatt's father.
Red vines, anyone?
We're a Twizzlers family.
Chelsea Peretti. Peretti didn't just appear in an episode of Parks and Rec, she also wrote said episode.
There's an explosion, say, in Ramsett Park, and someone from sewage gets there first. They'd be in charge?
Rachel Dratch. Dratch played Ben and Leslie's nanny, Roz Pinwheel.
Yeah, we are gonna have so much fun. We're gonna play games, we're gonna color, maybe we're gonna even sit quietly for 30 seconds.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Bo Burnham.
Chip McCap is the most amazing 17-year-old country singer in the entire world. He's like Indiana's sweetheart.
We are huge chipmunks.
Popular comedian Bo Burnham is known for his catchy and very funny songs, and those musical talents were put to good use for his guest starring role in Season 6 as teen country music star Chip McCap.
She don't care about no fancy trend. She's just a mom from old South Bend. Get home safe, boys, and thank you for protecting our freedom.
McCap's song, Beautiful Like My Mom, Support the Troops, is a huge hit with the people of Pawnee. But when Leslie and Andy try to get him to play a concert in town, they learn the truth about Chip.
Pawnee is kind of the gateway to that whole region. They do buy a lot of albums.
They sure ain't buying toothpaste. Bunch of dirty hicks. What if we fly me in and out same day so I wouldn't have to spend a night in your crap town?
He's a big jerk who really likes ham and is not a fan of turkey.
Well, look at that, the cheese is on top. Of turkey? You dick, I want ham!
Sorry, son, they were out of ham.
All right, well, maybe I should just let Mom be manager then?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.